Hello everyone. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to redo the UI of the website, the one I did in class last week. But I'm going to do something different. It's going to still be the header and the hero page, but it's going to be a different UI, and not what I did initially. Because this is what I did initially, this particular one, the one I did in class. But we are going to be doing something different. So let me go back to file. So this is what we'll be doing. This, just from this where the logo is, we'll forget about the Discover Shop and Tech Up. Just from this header to where, just this area you are seeing. So that's what we'll be doing. So I'll be coming back to this space to see what other elements I can pick out. So without wasting our time, let's go again and start. So it's going to be design. Click on the design. Okay. Then we click on F to create our frames. It's going to be a desktop. So we do maybe MacBook Pro 14 or maybe desktop. Let's do desktop. Okay. So we have the desktop. Just quickly rename this to UI framework. I'll just call it UI framework. Save it. Now, the first thing we're going to do, let me do this rectangle. Is the shortcut is R. So we just draw up, the rectangle box to create the header area. So this is the header area. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create like a group. So each area that has where they need to go to, like this, the top area, I'm going to call this area header. So the things that are meant to be in the header will be in the header. So in the header area, we're going to have this rectangle. So I will put in them in each of their groups so that, unlike the other ones we've been doing, we've not been grouping them. But now we have to group them for easy referencing, we'll know which is going to which. So we have this area for now. So I'll go and pick the Argon logo. Okay. So now we can save. Let me save it to the desktop. Right? Let me save it to the desktop. So import it in. So I'll just place it. So I'll just place it. I'm just trying to zoom. So let me place it. Shift Command K. Shift Command K to open. We'll go to our desktop and pick the Argon logo. Right? Then we paste the logo there. Good. This is okay. So let's just position it properly. So after that, we now have the search button. So the search button we're going to use, we're not going to do something too elaborate, but just to follow the convention that they have. They will do our search, right? So what's the background of their search button? White. Let's do white. So I'm going to use the fill and white. Then I'm going to add stroke to it so that it's obvious that something is there. You can just do maybe 2. Then I will add what's that in now? Radius. So let's go back. Corner radius. So I'll just do maybe like something up to 10. Okay. So we have that. So let's go back to the border radius. Let's reduce this. The thickness is not too to your face, but you cannot miss it. So referencing again. Okay, so it's slightly bigger. Okay, I think it's fine this way. Yep, fine this way. Then we now need to bring in this icon. Now we have search for items by products. So let me just copy this information. Oh, I can't even copy it. So let's go back and bring in our text. So I'll do search for items by name, title, and brand. Okay. So that's just basically what I want. Just drag it in. In this class, I'm not going to do anything auto layout, padding, and all those things. We'll do that in subsequent classes. I don't want to bug us with too many information. So I'll just reduce this to about 10. I just want it to be small, not something big. Then reduce the opacity or reduce the color. So it's not to your face, but it's there. Okay. So I'm going to bring in an icon. So I'll go to, what's that? Plugin. So let me search for Iconify. Iconify. I don't know if I have something like that. Yep, I have Iconify. Click on it. So I actually don't have it. So now I have it as a plugin that I've installed. I want to test it out. So when I come to Iconify, I will look for what's that app? What's the name of that list now? Search. Okay, so this is a search icon. Just look for something. Maybe something like this or something like. Okay, let's take this. Okay, do I need to drag it in? Because I've not used it before. Oh, you have to drag. You have to double click. If it's a font awesome icon, just click once and it goes there. Okay, just once I've done with this, I bring it in. Then center it this way. I think it's fine this way. Let me just the color. Just reduce it a little bit. I don't want it too noisy. Align this properly. Okay, I think we are good to go here. Then I go to the next one. Again, we look for cart, account. So let's go cart and account. So I bring in this, I still bring in the same plugin. So I'm supposed to look for carts and accounts. So we have carts. Okay. So I just need something that is skeletal. Let me look what they have in their home. Something skeletal. I don't need something to do something like this. Double click. I think it's there. Let me confirm that it's there before I do the last. Where is it? I can't find it. Okay. Can't find it. What's going on? Okay. I was thinking if you double click it will enter. Okay, let me look for something else. I'm not seeing anything on the screen. Okay, let me look for accounts. Don't know why it's not giving me what I want. Or maybe I'll have to change. So the account is, what did they use? Okay, just this guy. Okay, something like this. Oh, do I drag it in? It's going back. Okay, it's there. Why? Okay, let me go back to cart and try cart now. Let me drag it in. It's going back. Okay, maybe if I drag it in first and it goes back. Come on, these guys they want to start stressing me out. Okay, now we have this done. Let's just move this up, reduce the sizing, take this one to there, reduce the size, right? I think they are good. So we'll just look for text. So I'll just duplicate this text. Now I want everything to be in the header. If you look at my layers here, everything is out of my layer. I'll just drag them into the layer because I actually want everything to be in the layer. Good. So the rectangle is above all of them. So I'll just take the rectangle to the bottom. So we have everything now inside. So let me zoom out or zoom in as the case may be so that I can see my screen perfectly from there. Okay, we have this. So I would double click this and write art, right? Change it from regular to bold. Sorry, I have to select it. Change it from regular to bold. Where's bold? Okay, bold. Increase the font size to 12. Then take it there. Let me see how the calculation is. Okay, smaller in proportion to the logo. Okay, it's not too, it's okay. Proportion to the logo is fine. Okay, so let's put it this way, cut. So let me increase. Okay, take this to maybe 13. Okay, this is fine. Then I'll just do, so I need to reduce this to fit in. Good. Then duplicate this. So when you're duplicating this, is you hold your Alt key on your Windows computer. Then if you're using a MacBook, you hold your Option, then drag. Right? So this one we call this one account. So we have this. So I think this icon is not the same thing with this the thickness. So it's too thick bold. So I have to go back and maybe change it. So click, come to plugin, Iconify, then look for search. So I'll need something that is thinner, not that thick. So let me try this. It's there in comparison to this other one. Let me see. Yeah, this is exactly what should be there. So I'll just take this then replace this one. So replace this, take this, okay, and just drag it back. So I think this is fine. Let me see. Let's just reduce it a little bit. Okay, I think we are good to go. So I zoom out and see what we have done so far. So we have this. Now, if we go back to where we are coming from, we have explore all categories. So that's what we're going to do next. So we're going to explore these other areas. So let's go back. So I'm going to create. Now we're still in the header area, but should I call it header? This other part, let's call it menu. Instead of, I want to separate the menu. But even though it's going to still be in the header, but I want to separate it. So call this the menu. So I'll change the color to the color that is below this color. So that's the color. I don't think there's stroke. Okay. Then I'll add border radius. Let's use 20. Hope it's not too much. Too much. 10. Let's do 10 so it's uniform across. So we have 10. So what is there? We have an icon, then explore all categories. So in this one, I'll group selection and change the selection to menu area. Okay, even though it's supposed to be part of the header, but I just want it to be different. So let's see. Okay, so it's the same place where the logo is. So let's move the logo And if you notice, I didn't do something which I'm supposed to do from the very beginning. So I'll do my layout guide. So come to columns, changes to 12. Do my margin to about maybe 80 pixels. Okay, I'll leave this grid like that. So this is where I'll now come and do some adjustments. Move this to the end. Okay. So I'll move all this together. Okay. So I'll move them. Okay. I think this is fine. Now let's now add in this area, this menu area. Let's add text. So text is going to be, what's the text then? Explore all categories. So move this up. So it's gonna be white. So like if you notice, I don't use pure white. So bold is fine. Fine by me there. Okay, let me zoom. Okay. I'm still going to increase it, but I just want to bring in the icon. I don't even know the name of this icon that we're going to call it now. Don't know what to call this icon. Okay, we'll try and look for it. So I call this category, whatever the icon is. Oh, there is category. Okay, let's bring this. I'm looking for something that is not too thick. I think this is fine. This is fine. Drag it in and let it go there. Then move it up. So I'm going to increase it a little bit. It's obvious. Just I should try the word category and it worked. So then I change this again to, I'll just use this white that I've already used. So center it. Then in proportion to these, then I will, increase the logo to increase that text to about 16. It's fine. Then select the other one and position them to the center of the text, or rather of the shape. I think this is okay. So we have all categories. So let me see. In my mind, I'm feeling like I should move it down in my mind. Okay, let me see if something I can. Sorry. So I'll select all the shapes and the text, then bring them down a little bit. Yep. Now, the text we are going to do, the menu, let me zoom out. Menus we are going to use. Okay, we're going to have home, phone and tablets. Okay, so I'll bring in text. So I'm still. So let me put this in the menu area, because it's supposed to be in the menu area. Okay, now this menu area was still in the menu area. So I'm going to have text. So I'm going to have home. So I want it to be in the middle because the text here. Okay, I said I was not going to do anything, but let's see. Align middle. Good, this is what I actually wanted. Align middle. So home. Oh, sorry. What's that one now? Phones and tablets. Phones and tablets. The next one is what? Accessories. You're supposed to separate them. So let me do that instead of this that I'm doing now. Let me just separate them. Okay. Let me just collapse. Okay. In proportion, you see. So I'll just duplicate this. Bones. So I'll do auto width. Okay. Duplicate. Okay. Command D or Control D. Back. What's the other one? Accessories. Accessories, computer. I won't do too many. Accessories. The other one is computers. Okay. What's the next one? Games and consoles. Games and consoles. Okay. So let's bring this in. I'm still going to use auto adjust so everything will be uniform. So I'll duplicate. It's not. So let me still duplicate this again. Just drag and drop. So this one, I'll just do the last one. Appliances and electricals, or phones and tablets, computers, accessories, games. Let's call this one electronics. Maybe like cameras or something. So I'll just select everything. Then I come to let them be in the middle. Then click this, then I do distribute horizontal. So everything is now horizontal. It's now pure horizontal spacing. Then I'll change the color, the feel, just let it be a little bit lighter for them. Then the home page, or rather the word home has that color of this color, this magenta kind of color. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, there's nothing too obvious about it, but instead of doing bold, let me make it black or black. Then these other ones, I'll change them to, instead of bold, can take them to medium. I want it to be obvious that something is there. Okay. Let me do this. Let me, instead of the color fading away, let me darken it a little bit so that something, so it's obvious that something is there. Good. Okay. Now let me disable and see how it looks like. Okay, it's fine. Now, okay, this is fine. Okay, let me bring all this into the menu area. I can group them. I can group this and call this menu and bring it into the menu area. So everything is there. Now, the next thing we are doing is now this area. So this area, I already have a picture for it. I'll just copy and go back to my Figma and paste. Okay. So I just put it there. Then drag this part to fill up. So it's an image I just copied from the Argon website. Normally, you can create it if you. So this is how far we have done. We have gone with the website. Okay, this background is supposed to be white. So let's make it white. Icon. So this icon, I can give a stroke of something, maybe light gray. Yeah, something like this. Reduce the opacity so it's not in your face. Then the background, since it's already white, is fading away. It's fading into the background. Nope. It's horrible. No. It's not it. Let's take it back. Let's take it somewhere around there. Yep. So it's obvious that something is there. Okay. I think we are good. So let's now I've done this. Practice this again. Practice this again. If you want more clarification, I can come back and do something to clarify. So we have all these, your home, your phones, right? Okay, since we have this, let's go back to this menu area. Since we have this to be medium, then I don't think this home should be black. Let's do home because we have several gaps in between. Let's try extra bold. I think extra bold is fine. Extra bold is fine. Let's leave it like this. So I don't know if we can continue with this other one, best deals and all this other. Maybe what I will do is that I'll stop the video here. In the next class, in the next video I'm going to do, I'll continue from here and continue with the other part of this website, the best deals. I'll move down to power bank something and we are good to go. Then I'll do the footer area, this down part. I'll do all this. So in the next class, I'll try as much as possible to complete the other parts, right? So, but work with this, repeat what I've done. You can use something else. Don't, not necessarily it has to be this. Let me call the class, let me end the class here. In the next class, I will do the other ones and the footer area so that you have an idea. You see the way I broke everything into different areas. So we have them. So now this image here, I can group it. I can group selection and call it hero section. Hero section. So since I don't have anything I'm putting here, so it will just be like that. So we can do the next. You see how neat it is compared to the other ones, how neat it is, cleaner. So we can do other areas. I can do other areas in the next class, right? I don't want to rush it. We'll keep adding to this until we are satisfied with what we have. So when we are done with this, by the time we are moving into prototyping, where we can move to pages, then we can now start creating pages. Then I will now show us how we can click and go to, if you click on phones and tablets, it takes us to phones and tablet page where we can see all the phones and tablet and all the likes, accessories, computers and electronics and every other thing. Thank you. And if you have any questions, you can always push your question to the group. Yes, to the WhatsApp group. I'm always available. I'm available anytime. I'll try if I have to do a video or send a link or something, then I will do that. Thank you.